You know, Google had a spring clean in 2023 and there's been some major changes. We know in the past Google My Business disappeared and Google Business Profile came along. The app was also taken away. They made a load of user interface changes and they put to bed several tools. But it's not all bad though, because there's some really good things that have come out of it too. So in this video I'm going to show you why all business owners, whether services or shops, should really care about their Google Business Profile. I'll show you what's changed for the better and also what's disappeared in the last year or so, but why that may be a good thing after all. So why is Google Business Profiles so important to your business? Well, it's free advertising. It's clearly a major investment from Google because they continue to keep it updated and make changes. And that in turn shows that Google cares about it because of that investment. It can give you huge business leads if you start to appear in the top 10 ranking and particularly the top 3. It's growing in use every single year in every single country. And with new AI results being integrated into the search engines like Bing and Google, it's going to be even more important for businesses. A voice search is exploding. Where do you think Google gets the information from? Well, it gets it from the Google Business Profile. So when people ask questions on voice search, when they ask questions through Maps, through Google's search engine itself, the AI and the responses is still going to be taking it from the database where your profile sits. And so the more prominent and optimize your business is, the more likely it is to be then spoken of or given of as a result in the AI, which means free leads, new customers, and better business in the coming years. Okay, but what has changed in 2024? Well, there's been quite a few changes. 2023 lost several things. If you can think of anything you've noticed change in the last year or so, then put them in the comments below. But here are the ones I think you should be knowing about because some have even changed just this week.
So here's the big news. Google is now factoring in if a business is currently open as a ranking factor.
So it seems that they've made a change on how hours interact with the search results. So Joy Hawkins recently explained how she did an experiment on Google Hours and she noticed how when the shop was open, then it got better results than when it was closed.
So I bet you're probably wondering, should I just go change my business hours to 24/7? Keep in mind, if you have a storefront, this is actually against Google's guidelines if you're not actually open.
And it could be a bug because it seems that it's encouraging everyone to put 24 hours. So that was one change that happened just a few weeks back. Another thing that's changed recently is the website that was free with Google Business Profiles. It's now being scrapped over the next few weeks, so you will need to have a website. You can go to Google Sites, you could try Wix or Squarespace, but ultimately, if you invest well in your Google Business Profile and you get business coming through, then you should put a marketing fund towards web design and get a proper bespoke website built. And in that way, then it encourages people to interact with you more because they see that you're not using a free web space, you're using a professional web space. Another thing you may have noticed is the video maker has disappeared. So a year or two ago, you could put your profile into Google and it would then produce a video based on your Google Business Profile. It would throw in things like testimonials and reviews, it'd throw in some of your photos, and it also perhaps add a few keywords and descriptions that it's picked out from your profile. And it made like a 30-second video that you could then use and you could interact with your customers with. Well, that's now totally gone. But that doesn't mean that video is not important. You can upload your videos and you can create your own videos through your mobile phone or using a camera and upload those through your business profile. You just need to go into images and then you can upload the video. Now at the moment, there are some limitations on how long that video is or how large the file size is. So you need to keep it down to quite a low amount of resolution, but you can still upload it and certainly well worth doing because video is going to be the way forward when it comes to business profiles. Also used to be a whole marketing kit that Google produced and now that's all disappeared too. So it seems that in most countries now you can't download that. Does that mean then you shouldn't be doing marketing for your business profile? Absolutely not. For those of you who use Locado with me, I've been showing you how Locado produce certain posters and can interact with QR codes. And this is a really great way to still get people to leave you reviews. And if you're interested in how to get more reviews, and how to deal with issues regarding reviews and really understand how reviews affect your ranking, I've got something very special for you which I'll explain at the end of this video. But on the plus side, I think the interface that Google's now produced is getting a whole lot easier to use. It now sits within your browser. Also within Google Maps, you can update your business profile. So let me know if you agree in the comments below. Do you think it's got easier in the last few years to use Google Business Profile? If not, what challenges are you still facing? And I'll see if I can produce a video that's going to help you to face those challenges. Let's go back to those challenges regarding reviews. Do you ever struggle with your Google Business reviews? Maybe you just don't get enough of them. Or maybe you get a fake review or even a bad review and you just don't know what to do with them. Or maybe you just don't understand how reviews seem to impact rankings. I recall my very first review and it was a negative review for my business. And I was devastated. Yet I handled the miscommunication well and very quickly it became a 5-star review. And if you're like me, you were keen to get more reviews, but then you realise they're not that easy to get hold of. And sometimes when you even get a really great review, it suddenly just disappears. So for many years now, I've been searching the internet to understand how reviews work and how you can get more reviews. I mean, how important are they to a business ranking in Google and to get in the top 3 on Google Maps? But there was very little information about it. And often when I watch videos on YouTube, it was contradictory at best. And I got to the point where I thought I'd never really ever get to understanding how reviews work and whether they are a ranking factor. That is until I started working with loads of clients and helping them optimize their Google Business Profile. And I started experimenting with profiles and with my own profile and found some great results. And it turns out that reviews are incredibly powerful, but not the way that most people think. And the reason it's hard to discover is because there's a bit more involved. It's not a direct ranking factor, it's an indirect ranking factor. So reviews are really powerful, they're much misunderstood, and there's some really simple ways to deal with the common problems that most businesses face when it comes to reviews. So whether you get poor reviews, bad reviews, fake reviews, or just wonder why it is that a competitor who has less reviews than you seems to be outranking you, it's now all starting to make sense. And what you need to do is to just grasp a few basic principles and then use that knowledge to transform your business. And although it took me a while to work this out, I don't want you to have the same issues that I had. So I want to share these tips, these strategies, some downloadable guides, and some secrets that I've used on my businesses and that will work on yours too. So I decided to build a 60-minute workshop that's going to sort those issues out, will help you discover my strategy for getting more Google Business reviews, and also to enable you to understand how reviews impact your ranking so that you can improve your ranking for your business. And in the workshop, I'll walk you through everything you need to know, how to get more reviews, why reviews are important, when to ask for reviews, where opportunities for reviews can be found, and what the best way is to deal with fake and bad reviews. I'll also include my fake and bad review toolkit, which is a comprehensive guide to fix all the common issues. But you have to hurry because right now there are only a few early bird spots available on this pre-launch before the price goes up. I've been working super hard on this. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. So click the link below and then learn how you can secure your spot on my workshop. So thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you there very soon.